It's the Game of the MTG Show.
How's that card work? What does it do? Oh, you can read it, right? Menace Haste. Boast. You can sack an artifact or creature. Deals 2 damage plus the casting cost. It's a little 7 with Fury and 2 with Chalice or a treasure token. That's the gist of it. I kind of want to play this deck again. It felt really good there, and it was real, what's the word, easy. I kind of want a second Pyrokinesis in the board, but I don't want to cut my Chandra for it. Maybe I'll cut that Fiery Confluence. Maybe that's where it's at. Fiery is really good against that artifact deck, though. Pyrokinesis is just where you want to be in the mirror. Maybe I'll cut my one of Mindbreak Trap. We're getting into 3 Leyline. I kind of hate 3 Leyline. Maybe I'll switch over to the Fairy then. And the reason to play Fairy over Surgical is because we're a Chalice deck, of course. Otherwise, Surgical's a little better in some matchups. It's not like a great hand, but I think you keep it. Oh, shit, what up? Hey, Whiskey Dingo, thanks for the 30 months. Appreciate you. Actually, yeah, I don't want to expose this to Wasteland. Yeah, right, Bimp? I've got to be getting good at it by now. We've successfully baited out the double Wasteland. Was I supposed to Chalice there? Guess we'll find out. A week without caffeine? Yeah, I never do like a full week. But if I'm like taking a day off or whatever, then I just I don't caffeine on those days. Refresh my tolerance a bit. I actually don't think I have Blood Moon. Well, it's a little awkward because it locks me out of Bombardiers unless I draw another land. I have a few turns though. Oh shit, what up? Hey Nogwig, thanks for 49 months. I wonder if they're sitting there staring at a Force of Will and just being like, on the Blood Moon. Because daze and discard spells don't do it anymore. Oh, well. Fuck me, huh? Guess I should have chaliced. Yeah, Maxwell. That was our plan. It wasn't like an urgent plan, but like I was trying to get forces and stuff out of the way. The natural swamp for the Thoughtseize was pretty brutal. Now we're in a spot where we need to draw another land and a Bombardier. It's pretty iffy. Or another Fury. We could double Fury. Also not really ideal. Now it has to be double Fury. Chalice and Trinisphere don't really interact with each other. Yeah, I think our red count goes too low if we do that. I'll leave the Maguses in over the Trinispheres. Oh, they've got those fucking swamp cyclers though. Do the basic. Yeah, maybe one's just like not even that good. This is fucking awful. We're on the draw. Bummer. Double bummer. The Dub's bum right there. Kind of regret calling it that. The Dub's bum. I'd like to retract my comment. That's okay with everybody. Get a nice little streamer redo. Recorded for all time. No, no. What? Am I supposed to huck at the mom? I don't love it, but I mean, I don't hate it. Recruiter of the Gourd. I don't put this smashing as a land. I think I want to save it to cast. Alright, I've changed my mind. Hard spot, huh? Hard spot for the opponent here. They have a Stoneforge Mystic as their last card, in case folks missed that. Yeah, right, Foxhole? Like, really hard to double block. The broadside in play. Just like, same thing. No. Because the 1/2 can block the 1/1 for free anyway. And you don't want to let them untap with the Lion Sash there. You thought Sash was strange to get? What would you have gotten? DOB? Yeah, I agree. basically, I think the moon effects are bad. We saw a lot of basics out of them. Gotta decide between a third Trinisphere or a random Null Rod. Possible the rods should be in, despite our Chrome Moxes and hearses. Batterskull. So they would lose their Stoneforge Mystic. They would untap, hardcast Batterskull, and then they'd be dead on board. The creature I've got had Menace, and it can also like throw something, so it'd be the same for them. The same or like a little bit worse. The nice thing about them getting the 1/1 there is it did like have me kill that, and then they got to untap with Stoneforge. So if they had top decked Umezawa's, then maybe that gives them like a bat's chance in hell of getting out from under that, or who knows. Do we have any interest in going to the Sick New World concert in Vegas? No. Anytime you've got an event with like that many bands pressed into like such a short period, obviously there's bands that I would love to see there, but it just doesn't seem like the sort of vibes I'm looking for. Like, you're guaranteeing that like something's gonna go wrong, and you're just gonna like basically miss a whole set because they're only given like half an hour or something. It's like fucking you go to the Sunday store and they're like, we've got a fucking special for only $2. You can have a sundae with every scoop of everything in the store, and you're like, that's the best fucking special I've ever seen. Serve it up. And they give you this mountain, and they're like, now you gotta fucking eat the whole thing. One of these scoops has dookie in it, and you're like, wait, what? Everyone crowds around, staring at you menacingly. The lights dim. Curtains pull back. Threatening people with threatening auras and leather come out. Hey, McSkill, thanks for 57 months there. Actually, this is sounding pretty good. Maybe I am into this Sick New World thing. Gross. You're going for System? Yeah, System's sweet. I was lucky to catch him back in 2016. Chicago Open Air. That was a wild lineup. It went Meshuggah into Ghost into System of a Down. So you had a crowd that was a mixture of like fans of all three of those bands. You're already in Vegas that weekend? Yeah, if I was already in Vegas, I'd give it a shot. But if I'm a traveled for a festival, I want it to be a little bit lower variance is all. Right now, I think Psycho is the only festival that happens in Vegas that tempts me. Even EDC, it's a bit much. The turn 3 Vial, perfect. Alright, can we find an answer to this fucking Batterskull? I think you saw why Fable over here is Hellish Pro. So there's two lines here. I could sack the treasure token to finish off the Batterskull Germ. Or I could just like sack this Shaman and get the Stoneforge Mystic off the board. And then try and sack Rabblemaster to kill the Germ next turn. They're both fucking terrible lines, but whatever. Just be waiting for damage before I do that. Hey, Tanex, thanks for 77 months. Appreciate you. Trumpeting Carnosaur. Is that the one where you get to, like, 3 mana, put a dinosaur into play? Isn't that just for like casual shitters? Is that really him? I think I'm probably not winning this one. I do like Null Rod more than now that I see Vile. Oh, the Cascade one. I mean, that card's sweet. Alright, we got him this time. Yeah, Null Rod is like a terrible answer to like a terrible needle effect for Mizawa's. Didn't appeal to me with it shutting off my own Chrome Moxes and Hearses. But hitting Vile too starts to feel worth it. It's a Pioneer combo. What are people doing with it in Pioneer? Anything cool? So you're just gonna try to cascade in more Glass Pool Mimics and just clone it a bunch? Okay. Is Magma Opus just like a 2-mana ramp one? Is that what's going on there? This one uses Karuga. This is trying to cascade into Spark Double. Sure. Thanks, I hate it. No second land, huh? That's awkward. So I was planning on Fabling, but if they don't have a second land, this is just gonna kill faster. You don't understand how it's fixed cascade? Well, if you hit the thing, you don't have to cast it. So it's fixed. You don't have the feel bad. You don't have the feel bad of cascading into a Doomblade when there's not a target, and you can just go to your hand. That was the problem. That was the problem with Cascade. Hell yeah. Hate this. Force a Will on Unlicensed Hearse. Oh, shit, what up? Hey, Pineapple, these are 72 months. Like 6 years or something? Yeah, something like that. I'm gonna die to my double tomb draw. Come on, red source. Healing Salve and Legacy. It's not Sav, but Bandage saw Legacy play. Early Legacy. Rifter played that card. Has one more answer to a turn 1 Goblin Lackey. Not a very good answer. So they Force Willed Hearse. But then they played a Tundra. I don't think they're actually a Reanimator deck from the Tundra play. I actually don't know much. I could see just like not boarding at all. Or like board in 2 Pyroblasts and cut at random. Cut like one of these and or cut the Trinispheres on the draw, maybe. Maybe I want more Trinisphere. Oh, you think we're facing breakfast? Ooh. I guess that's possible. I'm just gonna cut Rabbelemasters and do this. I don't want to go too hard on Fairy Macabre in case we're wrong. In case we're wrong about it being. Like, it's possible that they force-willed Hearse just because it was, you know, an early play to force. Could be a Murktide deck. What does Bombardiers do? Does a lot. Does a lot, that's for sure. Oh, definitely is the definitely breakfast. They're getting Shuko hum. Karn the Great Creator. Yeah, I can see it. Who's that shouting? Are there any movies starring Joe Pesci that have Depeche Mode on the soundtrack? I'm just asking questions here. Well, I might just lose here now. One thing Chalice does is it does counter Cabal Therapy. So if they have a piece locked in hand, so there's the Dread Return. We're just waiting for Thassa's Oracle now. Yeah, there it is. Sure. Two more of that. Moons seem great. Not sure about Dead Gone. Not sure about Fury. Null Rod's really awkward. Null Rod's better against us than them. They don't need Shuko to win. It's just like one of their combo pieces. And then it hits our Hearse and it hits our other stuff. Do I like sci-fi horrors? I do. Yeah, Event Horizon's one of my favorites. I think my all-time favorite is Annihilation. So this is a question for people that have seen Annihilation and are familiar with the term final girl, like in horror movies. Does Natalie Portman qualify or not? We're getting some borderline unanimous yeses. Okay. We got one no. And a sure. Did she survive? Yeah. There's a well, there's actually a question about that. That's why I was saying like people that have seen Annihilation. There's actually a question about whether or not you actually have Natalie Portman at the end there. Oh shit, what up? Hey Lord Sorrow, thanks for 55 months. You only think of the term being used in the context of a slasher. Yeah, that's how it's generally used, Snap Snap. You're not wrong. That's part of what the question was, like, is this a term you only use for a slasher, or do you use it with other horror genres? Yeah, we're a lot more threat light post board, but it is kind of just about preventing them from killing you. Oh yeah, Mr. Hyde. Like I said, it's one of my favorites. And we're not just going to fire off Fairy Macabre on the Dread Return. They can put a Oracle in their hand and win that way. Hell yeah, Whispersmith. Welcome back. I think I'm actually supposed to kill the Stoneforge Mystic, prevent them from reading the Shuko in play. Maybe that's wrong. Their other card is Cauldron. So you're saying I should kill it so they don't put a Cauldron to play? What about the Shuko? I think I'm actually supposed to be playing the Trinisphere, so another Bombardier. Oh, I guess I can sack Spirit Guide. Hey, Blitzkrieg 4531, thanks to the sub, thanks to 71 months. The hardcast Narcomoeba. Do you keep this? Do you keep this on the play? I feel like you don't. I want to, though. If they have a forest, I'd rather they forest Chrome Mox than my Rabblemaster here. This shit never works, by the way. Oh, they're on 5. Maybe. Go like turn 1 Island Ponder. And a Fist Pump. Badlands, okay. We getting reanimated. No response to the Blood Moon. They don't bin Troll. Bayou? Badlands Bayou? Mountain? Played a mono red mirror. Nice, GG. GG, well met. Not gonna be boarding in Pyroblast for once. I don't know if we change anything. We do those 2 Trinispheres. A little bit more awkward on the draw. I don't really know what they're doing, though. You know, I don't know if I want to, like, just cut Trinispheres willy-nilly for question mark. The hell are they playing? I don't know. We just saw a couple mountains. Yeah, it could be Smog combo. I know there's someone that trophies with that deck every once in a while. What? Moon effects versus Urza Saga are so fucked up. You've successfully abrupt decayed my Magus. Fucking 3 for 1. 2 of them were in play too. I think they're... So the Lotus Petal's a little weird, but otherwise I think they could be like a Loam Saga deck. Yeah, I'm not complicated. I'll play the Fury. And if you could crew in response, it would brick that ability, for what it's worth. I think Rabblemaster might be the worst card in the deck. Kind of wild to think about. Might be back-to-back 4-1s here. Got some options turn 1. I think we're just going to Chalice. We'll see what the opponent does. Island goes Sam. the Chrome Mox out to play around days, of course. Let's see, you Traitors before the Chrome because we don't want the Chrome to get dazed. Force pitching Murktide, sure. Murktide getting pitched kind of implies there's not a daze, but we'll see. Guess I'll find out. Please no. Yes. Just hindering future Murktides. And the next turn we can Rabble or Fable, whichever we're feeling. A little better, Captain Maple. A little better. Hopefully I can stream tomorrow again. Today's been good. Today's been really good. I think this is going to be my last match of the evening. We got 4 leagues in. That's pretty good. Some fast ones. Maybe I'm just supposed to play Fable there. Yeah, so they didn't have a daze last turn when I played out the hearse. When they like pondered and stuff. When they passed, I only had 2 lands in play. So I think I should have played around it. Just play the Fable there. Would have given me a little bit of protection from this wasteland too, because then it spits out treasure and stuff. I put myself in a spot where if they have daze, then I need to rip. I didn't need to. Yeah. Yeah, so if we landed the Fable last turn, we could like loot for land drops here. We'd be attacking and making treasure. It'd be so much better, right? That was just poor. That was a poor play on my part that might get really bad punished. We're not dead yet, but life total's starting to look iffy. Am I supposed to crew hearse or just fucking keep on hitting the graveyard? 6 damage. It's like close, right? I mean, if I activate hearse, they can still play a Murktide, right? But it'd just be a 3/3. Yeah, let's get in, I guess. Wow, spoilers, humanity. Well, we're dead to a bolt, but we'll be losing to bolts regardless. Nine damage, though. 9 damage is so good. Yeah, the whole game down to me playing around into days that one time. And they hadn't had the days the turn previous, but that doesn't mean I shouldn't have played around it. Then Fable would have been so good. How do y'all feel about Magus versus Rug? I think it's like kind of bad, right? Because they can bolt it some percentage of the time. Let's do this, and these, and cut these, and play not this. should have thought about it a little bit more. I realized it was a mistake pretty quickly. I wonder if the second Delver was sandbagged for post Fury. I could see it. So close to a turn 1 Trin. Oh shit, what up? Hey Cow Miser, thanks for the 71 months. Bummer. Yeah. The perfect draw, let's go. One more monkey? Yeah, it's the only way. Only way to cast a Trinisphere. What if the Bolt is implying Murktide in hand? Might make this Pyroblast bad. Yeah. Alright. Alright. GG's. Alrighty, folks. I'm going to take a long soak, drink some more tea, and go to bed. And hopefully I'm in a good spot to stream some more tomorrow. Yeah, I don't know what format I'm going to stream. Might be more Legacy. I could try some Rhinos.